Hello, everyone. Welcome to November's monthly group intuitive session. I hope that this finds you well and that you have navigated the shifts and integrations of October as best as you can. We're definitely in a really potent time here in the finishing out of this 9-year. And often when we get to these last bits of this ending of a 9-year cycle is when things can feel more on the surface. So we exited that really changing eclipse season that was definitely one for the books. It was really, really powerful. And October gave us that time to process all of that, to allow our lives, allow our bodies to catch up to all of those changes. However, we are in these very last months of this powerful year, and we are officially in Scorpio season, so we're still in this shedding process of releasing. And as we finish out this entire 9-year cycle is often when we are reaching this completion point before the new beginnings of the 1 year is when we can feel the most tired. And you may feel that this point in the year of this 9-year that your exhaustion is running pretty deep. And this has been coupled with the changes in our sleep patterns all year. That sleep has been very wonky for many. And so our bodies are really feeling it. We're feeling this need to recover, to catch up on an immense level, allow our nervous systems to process more deeply everything that we've gone throughout this year. But even over the last several years, you could think of this acceleration that really began in our lives. There's 2 different marking points where things have really picked up pace. So one was the 2012 moment, and then the next was the 2020 moment. And guides want me to focus on the window of time since then. So since 2020, think about what you've gone through in your life and how much has taken place and how much you've changed. And a lot of that is part of the themes of what you've been processing through this 9-year. So I have an inkling of what we are going to dive into in this group healing session today, but I'm going to leave it up to our guides and see what wants to surface, what wants to come through for this. So I invite you to find a comfortable space now to go within. And you can lay down for this process. There's definitely a lot of rest that is needed at this point in the year. So as you begin to get settled, gently closing your eyes, tuning into your inner world, and setting down anything that came before this moment. Allowing yourself to arrive here. And as you deepen your breath, bringing an awareness to any emotions, any sensations that are stirring within you. just sending them your love. And with each exhale, imagine those areas are becoming more spacious. And breathing light into them. And stepping deeper into this present moment here. And guides want to move rather slowly here for this session, they're saying, in order to mirror to you a rhythm that is needed. As we open up the space here. Dear beloved Creator, we call upon you for assistance and support. Yashanta sarayetim kuya, irandarayashi amkiasi anteyaki antasaratein. Connecting to my higher self, Yashantu unta, inte amtiashi akaya iteyashun. Calling upon my guides and ancestors. Yam uranta santa sa oko she etya antasuntia ananusa kaya sentia ita santu ukum kaya shim I santi im. And we ask for a star tetrahedron to be placed around my physical body and energy field, anchoring and rooting into the heart of the earth. Opening up the capstone and placing a pillar of light in through the capstone into my body and into the heart of the earth. Setting the space here. We call upon the many archangels, ascended masters and mothers, and our galactic guides to assist and support. Mekia aran tiashu am tiashi an tasam ite an tiaram diashenti inkia unta im sheasim. And we connect now to those who will be listening to this, to their higher selves, as we ask for this to fully integrate when they sleep that night. Yam tase aranda yashura katayakim mikaya tiashe anti Eshum ka ite imta santui ashantia intayakim ashum. And guides are showing a very powerful visual as we open up the space here of source light connecting to all of us from above in these streams of light that extend down the different points in which you are located, and all of these streams of light creating grids, networks of light down through our crowns, into our fields, into our bodies, and into supporting the grids of the planet in all of these different points as you listen in your own spaces. And the power that we hold to embody this light for the benefit of all. As we call upon all of their guides and their ancestors to assist and support. Meke antya in tawe antyasi amtya shum maratan tasanti anti ante antum kayasin Mirandare Ashanti in Kaya Si in Tiashin. We ask for octahedrons of light to be placed around their physical bodies and energy fields, anchoring and rooting into the heart of the earth, protecting their fields and creating this safe space. Opening up the capstones and placing pillars of light in through the capstones, into their bodies, and into the heart of the earth. Anchoring and rooting into the planet. As we set the intention for this session to be shown anything that is for their highest good and healing at this time, and anything that will support them through the month of November and the days ahead. So guides are amplifying the power and necessity to strengthen this source connection in your fields, in your upper dimensional chakras, to be these anchors of light, these rods of light. And they're showing like little antennas that are placed around the different spaces where you are. And because each and every one of you is in a different location, this is creating a larger network of light that acts as, and they're saying, acupuncture needles of light on the planet. And what they mean by that is your very presence of anchoring in this light into the grids of the planet is going to support with the necessary balancing of the grids, specifically in the locations where you are. And there is no mistake that you personally reside exactly where you are. At the location where you are. The grids need you in the space where you are located. That you are rippling out and anchoring in a level of light for the new earth, for this new frequency that is beginning to anchor in more fully into the planet for your specific location. And they're inviting you to reflect on the qualities of your surrounding area, to notice your landscape, notice the rural, urban, the sense of population, the animals, the plants, and to know that you were called there for that specific reason at this time, even if you have lived there for quite some time. There's no mistake that you are still there. And if you are one who has recently moved, or you are considering that change, to know that that is holding purpose for you as well. So they are going to amplify this source connection, focusing specifically on our Antahkaranas, our spiritual bridge of light. And if you are new here, I welcome you here. If that terminology is new to you, you can turn to our resources tab after this and dive into the Antahkarana lesson. This is above our heads, and this is going to aid our fields in being stronger and able to embody this immense amount of light that's pouring in with greater ease, and to support our bodies as we do so. But deeper anchoring is needed for this month of November and December, they're saying, to be that rod of light for your area. So as you all listen to this now, bringing your awareness to the sun above you in your mind's eye, visualizing the sun, even if it is cloudy by you right now. And connecting your inner vision to the source connection, the sun above you. And really feeling that connection from your crown to the sun. And the powerful codes of light that have been pouring in from the sun, increasing with each passing day. Merantasayasham miyaka antum ishentya im isam isham isam ki antum. And a circle of guides is surrounding each and every one of you as they hold their hands up above your field, strengthening and supporting your Antahkarana, your bridge of light, and holding their hands to the backs of your heart's grids. And they're saying they're strengthening the light within your heart's field, to embody more of this new frequency within your heart, to better express this out into the earth, into your gifts, and into everyone you encounter. Me amte ashanta untya irandarayam kiashim isentya intya santum mo aka inte intayam ki inta untayakim. Codes of light are pouring now in different streams down from the sun into your specific places now. Makaraki inti inta atanta anta eshenti iki am ushanti inti anta den ten 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 ti antantaya kentia shantu untaya tenti antaya kim isham inti iti 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 eshenti iti 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 iti. This is coming down from source. Tan 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 tayashum kayaraim eranin tara untaya. Breaking up density in the collective field as it moves downward into these separate streams of light towards each one of you. Mayantiram Isham Inta, breaking up density in the collective field of where you are located specifically. Miki Anti, Anti Iti Anta, Inti Anta Anta, Inti anta anta, using your breath, amatanta, santa tanta, eshenti antayakim, etenti antayakamti antayakim, intenti akaya tantayakim ishim, isantayakim ayashem intayakim, esentia intayakaya antantayakim tia intayakim. There is no mistake that you are where you are, they say. Matantayakim inta. Intayakim ayashem tia emtia intayakim ishantayakim. And they are showing a giant DNA form overlapping over each and every one of your pillars of light from your crown to your base. And I ask them for clarity around what this is. Opening up new strands to activate abilities for the times to come. And they're showing a 13th strand, and they're highlighting it at the top towards your crown, very golden, lit up, a 13th strand, the missing link, they're saying. And allowing this patterning to be overlapped over your pillar. Mira unta yes, meke imtaya, inte im misham untia. Im kayam, isem mishum ayam, miramka, kayam, isem ishum. Many of you have had lifetimes in the Egyptian lineage that is coming forward here now. Miyashum, mayachantun, yasham husantya, im kayam ishum, related to this DNA strand, ekonchasham, esantya mushantya umke, antya tiashum, misante emkya. And they're highlighting your heart's field, and they're saying this will work in unison. Mishantum, minamkaya, unteasham, entum, arantaya, entayam. Quite a bit of sensation is moving through using your breath. Maramka, unteyasham. This is highlighting your solar plexus's field as well, igniting the light in your whole field. This is the core of your energy field here. Mishanta, untarayam, maraya shanti im, keram kuraki, antarasamti. Untayashum, opening up the chakras on your hands, the palms of your hands. Ratantasam, ishumki. Many of you are healers, or will be giving this light to others in different ways. Anamakara, antaraka, atamtia imka. Also showing you placing your hands on the earth and giving this to the planet. Dasantaraki, etentia imta. Unteram darayashim, etia musha anta, anta. Working with your lower chakras here, mata santa aka, ata. Breaking up density in your root, santa ata. Any fears of this escalation? And this activation of the strand, asanta, ata, you are ready, the guides say. Masantya I, unteya, sham, mishantayakum, mirandarayashim, murandarayashim, moving down your grounding cord, dasaratun, mirandarayashim, marayashantayakum, mayakayashum, Merasantayakim, Mesantayakim, moving down to the planet Dasantakum, Meshantayakim, into the layers of the earth, Asantiyakim, into your earth star, Makarakim, Mea Shantum, Mea Shantum, Mea Shantum, into the roots beneath us, the mycelium, Basarakim, Mirakatayashum, Meshantayakim, 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 connecting each and every one of us beneath the core of the planet, Dasantiraim, Ishantayakim, into this entire network, this grid of light, feeling each and every one of us connected here, Masanakti, Antayakim, into the unified field of the collective consciousness, Sanamayaraka, Darasanamu, Yashamkayakim, Santia Amtaya, Ishantayakim, Mirayati, as the earth, the planet, sends her light back up into these grids, back into your earth star, back into your grounding cord and into your core, your pillar of light, Dasarayam. Feeling her love moving back into your field, into your heart. You may feel quite a bit of heart sensation, heart expansion, Dasarayat, Dea Shantiakim, Marandarayasham, Neshantiaim, this symbiotic connection with the heart of Mother Gaia, she says, Sarata, Marayakam, we are one and the same, Mayashamti, Anandarayasham, Miyakayasum, Miyashantia, Inteakim, Niyashanta, Unteashim, Mirandarayashem, 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 moving up into your crown and back into source, connecting you even further, universal and galactic connections, knowing that you bring this element here to the planet from the stars, Aratarashem, Sentiakim, Mesrati, Shantayakim, and connecting us from above in this intergalactic web of light. They say, Mata, Sata, 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 Yashem, Kiaira, Antayam. Feeling how vast our galaxy is, our universe, the galaxies beyond the beyond, Asana Marayam, Baraya, Marandaraya, and all eyes on us as we transform in this evolution, Dasanda, Murayam Maya, Meram Raya, Merandayaraya, Merandayaraya, Merandarayara, the music of the spheres, they say, Marandarayaraya, Merandarayaraya, 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 tuning your field, Darayaraya Shanti, Sarataya Shimkaya, Saratayandindaya, Saratayandiyaya, Sarandayandiyaya, 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 Sarandayandiyaya. Taking a deep breath, imagining all of that moving down more fully into your body, in through your field, back into the planet. And you could feel as though your cells are vibrating, your body is vibrating. And this is the light that is anchoring and integrating within you now. Allow it to take shape, they say. Allow this becoming. it is time. Taking another deep breath. And before we close, they remind us that this light will ripple out into your family, your community, everyone you encounter, and is needed as we navigate these last months of this year. Bringing you back down into the planet now. By the power of my I Am Presence, the I Am Presences of those who be listening, we ask for them to be brought back fully into their bodies, 100% etherically present and grounded here on this earth plane. Miaka sum tia shera antaya, duraya shantia I kaya sem. So we thank all the many messengers, love and light who offered their assistance. We ask you to continue to guide and bless in each and every one of you on your journeys. And may all that we have received today be sealed by the divine. And so it is. So gently coming back, moving slowly from that, wiggling your fingers, your toes, coming back into the room, stretching if needed. So you could feel a little disoriented after that. There's quite a bit of a realignment that just occurred. So drink plenty of water. I am getting the nudge to say that you can turn to this track often throughout November and December, they're saying. So we may be moving through a bit of an escalation in this last part of this year. And this will help to amplify and remind you of the power of your light as this conduit of source on the planet at this time. So I hope that you all have a wonderful November ahead. Definitely turn to the other track on here of the higher heart chakra. That will equally support you in these times, as that's a very, very powerful point of our energy field and will help to keep you centered as we move through these increasing shifts here. So have a wonderful month ahead, and I will be back again here soon. Take care.